It's Warped Rationale with Ben and Eric. I am Eric.
And I'm Woo!
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 Yeah.
Let's do this.
All right, so I got one for you.
Okay.
Okay. So you wake up tomorrow and, you know, at some point you got to go outside. You go outside and you...
At some point, I have to go outside.
You absolutely have to.
That has to be part of the opening, yeah.
So you see that riding down the street on like a bike is like a full-grown, like, but it's human size. It's just bigger dinosaur.
Okay.
Riding on a bicycle.
On a bicycle.
And as he rides by your house, he waves at you, and he's like, "Hey," but he's like really big.
It's really big.
He's on like a special bicycle because it's got to be big enough to hold him.
Special dino bike.
Right.
What
you
kind
live
of
in
dinosaur is this? Do you know?
I'm gonna go with Triceratops.
Okay, so they're like, because go ahead.
So ultimately, I always like to do those setups. But the what if you woke up tomorrow and dinosaurs are back?
Okay,
but they walk.
What if you wake up tomorrow and you're in a movie from the 90s?
Right. Dinosaurs are back and they walk like humans. Yeah. They're just a lot bigger and they're all really bulky.
So they're like oh God, I was about to nerd so hard. So like they're the Taurans to our humans?
Yes.
So like, yeah, okay, so they're the big bulky, but they, you know, so.
Some are friendly, some are. I mean, they're just like people.
They're just people.
Yeah, but they're dinosaurs.
I got.
And there's already like dinosaur special furniture.
So this is a regular thing. This is me entering into a new kind of world.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, oh God dang. Because the first one I see, I'd probably just wave back like, okay, maybe that's a suit. Maybe it's real. I'm the kind of person, right. I could see somebody get run over and still go on with my day. And not because I'm not emotional, right. But because I don't have whatever people have in them that reacts to things.
Yeah.
I don't really react to them. Like I'm already on edge all the time.
Yeah.
So something that would put you on edge and make you go, oh, this is trouble. I just stare at it like it's like looking at a puzzle through a kaleidoscope for me. I don't understand. Okay. So I got to set you up what it already looks like for me on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
So if I was to see a Triceratops ride by, if he waved at me, I'd be like, fucking hi. And I would try to process it later. Right. Now, if I was to then go, you know, out into town and all of a sudden dinosaurs everywhere. Around.
Yeah.
At some point or another, I'm going to have that the Twilight Zone movie? Like there's an episode, there's part of it where a guy wakes up and he's black, right? And like he's the only person who's changed. The rest of the world is the same. And he has to adjust to this new reality that's been made for him. Right. Now, that hasn't happened to me, but I'm going to have to cause a lot of trouble by going up to somebody and saying, I know that this probably didn't just happen today because everybody seems good about it, but let's pretend that I fell out of the sky and I don't know why dinosaurs exist and I don't get what's happening here. Can you please explain that? Now let's say that I go to 3 people and the third person doesn't start yelling at me for being racist.
Right.
Maybe I find this universe is you and we still know each other.
Yeah, you find me.
Okay.
Right. I'm like, hey, what's up?
So there's like a history. What's the background here? What's going on?
Pretty much what happened was scientific cloning went really far, and then they went back and found fossils and was like, well, we want to see if we can make a dinosaur so we can like figure this out. So they became a genetic thing.
So they started
cloning.
So they started Jurassic Parking it.
Yeah,
but then somebody fucked a dinosaur.
Right.
Shit, right. That should not have been right.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Okay.
That's what happened. And now, I mean, they populated, and here we are.
Wham,
okay.
Bam.
Yeah.
Well, God, what year is it? You should be long dead by now.
I should be.
If all
You're
this
right.
time has gone by. We're going to let the fantasy roll.
Exactly.
So we'll just say this happened over the course of a couple of years. They bred very quickly.
Yeah,
Things
it
have calmed
happened
down.
really fast. And now they've just worked into civilization. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess I can roll with that. It doesn't seem like, has anything changed? Is anything all that different?
I mean, crime is kind of worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Are they treated as second-class citizens?
No.
Is this a racial thing?
No.
This is really bad.
It's just that they realize that they're more dominant than we are. So it's like there are ones that have like went into society, but they realize that they're bigger than us. They're stronger than us. Mm-hmm. So it's like some of them have started, pushing their way around places. And
well, I mean, yeah, but
now we're developing a police force.
That's
to
just how
it.
people are anyway. And people, as you're saying this, like there are large dinosaurs that could hurt you. It's like there are large people that could hurt me. I already don't go out because they're there.
But I mean, these things are dinosaurs, man.
Did the T-Rexes chase the Triceratops?
Yeah, no, there's a big deal.
They still do that with each other. So they still got 9 to 5s, but they've got to keep an eye on each other.
Exactly.
That's fucked up.
They gotta watch their backs.
Do the herbivores buy guns? Is there like a thing? Is there a lot of gun violence?
I don't think they could hold guns.
Well, do they have big old?
Do they have
big old? I don't know what you call a dinosaur's feet.
Hoofs?
It's like the same as a turtle.
Yeah.
Whatever that would be. Yeah. But like
they have those,
like,
but they're not.
I'm thinking of like Stegosaurus feet and stuff like that. I guess we'll call them hooves because we don't know shit.
That's what I would say.
Okay.
But yeah, they have hooves.
So they don't have fingers.
No.
So they can't fing.
No.
So the T-Rex who has hands has an advantage.
He has little hands, yeah.
Even though he's got tiny arms, that he has fingers, like he can do data entry.
Correct.
So he's got
he's got a job.
Okay, so just
a nice job.
So even though they were already kind of the king of the dinosaurs, now because they can type, they're the upper class too.
Right.
What a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
What a bunch of privileged Tyrannosaurus motherfuckers.
That's right.
That's brutal.
T-Rexes.
Well, if they don't have hands, then how can they do, like, did they just build specialized, like the guy who came by on the bike?
He came by on a specialized bike, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've built specialized things to help these people.
Are they in general doing okay? I mean,
for the most part, yeah.
So they're not all like, they're not huddled into like housing projects. Like they're throughout society in all kinds of positions and everything.
It's been going on long enough to where like, once somebody first hired the first successful dinosaur.
Successful dinosaur, yeah.
Right.
He's got his little tie.
Yeah, he does. He does. Tie. He had a good interview.
You had described it to me earlier that they were bulky.
Yeah.
And I immediately saw some Chad in a pink polo shirt, kind of that's a little too small for his muscles. Are they like that?
Yes.
Little bastards.
Yes. That does happen.
Just showing off.
Absolutely.
All right.
But yeah, like they've made it. They've made it pretty far.
Okay.
The only thing really keeping them from like taking over and this becoming that situation is the fact that they're still after each other too.
Okay.
They still have to fight each other too.
Well, did they have to? Because I mean,
you know what I'm saying.
Like a T-Rex, I'm sure there's the instinct to want to chase after I don't know what periods overlap. So I'm going to be like, so when the Tyrannosaurus goes after the Stegosaurus, and somebody's going to be like, actually,
and
the Jurassic and Cretaceous and such, and I'll be like, hey now, Mr. Wizard, I never read a book, but let me tell you about funny things.
You're listening to the wrong show.
Yeah, absolutely. But let's say that this carnivorous dinosaur, whichever it may be, we know a raptor named Paul, right?
Okay, yeah.
Paul is all about hunting, but he doesn't have to. He's got a job. He's got kids. He's got he's got stuff going on. He's got a church group. Paul's got a church group.
He does. He goes to church.
Goes to church because they believe in Jesus. How fucking weird is that?
I know, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, Paul doesn't have to go and eat any other dinosaurs. He can go buy food.
Yeah.
Does he still do it?
I mean, he would still have the urge.
Are they just angry like that?
I'm sure he would. Let's argue that there could be ones that
because that's something that we don't have an
resist.
analog as humans. Like, there's no part of the world really where you could get angry at somebody and instinctively want to eat them.
Right.
Like, we're all about smash somebody's head in because that's what we know from being monkeys.
Right.
But we don't know anything about devour him.
Yeah.
Leave the bones.
Yeah.
We don't have that shit.
Exactly.
We eat things that can't talk back to us and tell us how sad it is that we're eating them.
Right.
So that's that's kind of fucked up. There's no basis for comparison.
No, but I imagine he still has those instincts.
Sure.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it just depends on if you're well off.
Do you think there's a big movement where they're like suppress the urge? You know, like those little sharks in Finding Nemo that were so cute. They were all like fish are friends, not food.
You got it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would imagine they would try to handle it.
Don't dine on Deinonychus. That was pretty. That was off the cuff, baby.
Yeah, there you go. You get invited to a raptor church. Are you going? Let's say you go to church regularly anyway.
Who's inviting me? Is it my friend Paul?
Paul's asking you to go to
this fucking Paul.
Raptor church with him.
Well, I mean, if assuming that I'm friends with Paul, probably the instinct to eat me is not huge. Hopefully. I mean, but I'm still new to this thing. Like I gotta tell you honestly, my real fear, my actual first thing that I'm worried about, is being accidentally racist.
Right.
I'm not worried about getting eaten. I'm worried about being worried that I'll be eaten and offending somebody. Okay? That's my life right now. So I'm thinking, Jesus, I mean, I'll go, but everybody's got razor sharp teeth and claws, Paul. And he's like, I can't believe you'd say that to me. Fucking, we are friends, man. What did I do? I don't know about this world. I'm confused. I don't know what it's like to be you. I don't know what you want to do. And I don't want to make you unhappy, but God, there's a lot of parallels going on here. But
Paul's really understanding.
Paul's cool with me.
Yeah, you could tell him you'd be afraid of being eaten.
Well, I would talk to Paul about it then. I'd be like, look, I know that this is, I don't mean anything by it, but like, I physically am subordinate to everybody here. Even your kids could kill me.
Right.
And I don't think they will. Do you think they will?
He brought his kids into it now.
Well, no, I don't mean his kids. I mean kids in general. Right. The kids of the church could band together and one of them will distract me. And then the other two, there's a movie, Paul. There's a movie about it.
There's a movie.
They come at you from the sides. You never heard of the Clever Girls?
Oh my God.
They'll get you. And he's like, that doesn't exist in our time. I'm sure I've told him that I come from an alternate timeline by now. Paul seems pretty legit, honestly. Exactly. Paul's probably one of the best friends you could have from the sound of things.
Right.
But yeah, man. That would be my number one concern. It's like, just don't go in. Just don't be racist. Just don't be racist. What up, my raptor? Oh, you fucked it up.
You messed up.
You blew it. So,
man.
But I mean, yeah, otherwise, yeah, I'd go. And I mean, if we're assuming that they're in love with Jesus, like I had said before, it's like it's going to any church. It's just different. I wonder what Raptor songs would be like, right?
I do too, yeah.
That'd be pretty neat, actually.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like, that would be if I could get away with that, I'd mostly want to just be a tourist through their world. Like, I'm interested.
Right.
I don't want to get hurt, but I don't think I would. Assuming that they've integrated to the point where you can ride a bike and, like, you're basically a person.
Right.
Fuck it. There are people out there right now in the real world who are a beer and a misheard insult away from snapping and murdering me.
It is so true.
There's a lot. It's not even there's a guy in this one town. There must be 500 dudes.
Absolutely.
Who could go nuts and try to kill me. So, not that different. Not really.
Yeah.
It would be a much more impressive death. Probably.
Yeah, it would be.
And it would be easily more intimidating, but
so that's cool. I absolutely would too. I would go to Raptor Church.
I just want to be a part of that.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Just interesting.
It'd be neat. It'd be neat to see to go to a Raptor Church and hang out with people. I think I would hang out with dinosaurs.
Would you date a raptor girl?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would.
Yeah,
they're all right.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, how's it going, girl? Oh man, how would like
I need to ask this real quick before you jump off to that, so I get the right mental image. Now that we've talked about like dating and things like that.
Yeah.
You had said they're like people. I mean, are they anthropomorphic? Like they are, like you see an alien on TV or something that gets turned half human. Like the lizard from Spider-Man, okay? He's basically a human, but he's got the right head and he's got a tail.
Right.
Is it like that?
It's
like
very much like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what I envisioned when I thought
That's
about
pretty
this.
different anyway, because now they're kind of stuck with limitations that our bodies have.
Right, but I mean, like, it's still... They still have, like, you know, T-Rexes have real big heads, real little arms. Mm-hmm. But, you know, they do stand, you know, they're not, like, crazy huge.
So he's standing up with little arms that go down just like a foot or two?
Yeah, exactly.
Or however, how tall is the tallest one?
God,
That's not like Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus. There's one dinosaur that's had 7 names that used to be a Brontosaurus when I was a kid. The long necks.
Okay. The long necks are probably, we'll say, 9 feet.
Okay. So the tallest of the tall. So the rest of them are probably, you know, between like 6 and 7.
6 and 7.
Give or take.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not that tremendous.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, even these long neck dudes are still, their shoulders probably come, you know, you got to have a long neck. So your shoulders probably stop at 5 or 6 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then you
wow.
got the rest of the neck.
That the world is not built for a long neck.
Which female dinosaur are you going to date?
I don't know.
You going to date a raptor?
I'm just going to open up my world to it, you know, see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming that I'm single in this new world that I've fallen into.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know why I always feel like I have to tape that onto everything, but it feels
no,
like
you're
the
right.
right move.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, no, man, I'll just see what happens, you know? Meet a nice dinosaur girl.
Your wife's a raptor.
Yeah. No, in real life, yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Basically, like
she's
she's bitey. She's bitey. You'll get married to a raptor.
Yeah.
I mean,
how's that work for you? Is that all right?
I mean, I don't know. It's like because this is something that you really can't.
I love those reactions. I wish people could see you when that happens.
Because there's nothing to really prepare you for what it's going to be like. You know, is there such a thing as an attractive raptor girl? Like, I don't know what raptor people look like, really. I mean, I have a rough idea. Doesn't seem like a direction you could go in. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, it makes me think to look at the internet for reference later, because I'm curious myself.
Taking it back to what's really in the real world, there are already people who have sex with animals. Surely one with a good personality can get laid.
Yeah.
And by me, I don't know.
Yeah, not sure.
Maybe she plays bass. I don't know. Gonna have to find out. But yeah. Would you date a Dilophosaurus girl, the ones that spit the poison? That seems risky.
No, that's too
Seems
scary.
very risky because she get mad at you.
Yeah,
it's like a fiery personality kind of thing.
Right.
Just her those wings on their head open up, and you're like, shit, baby, I didn't mean it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Could she control it? Like, even if she gets mad? I mean, she could spit acid if she wanted.
I think
right?
she controls whether or not she spits acid. I think the things come out when she's mad.
Okay.
Whether or not she wants to.
Okay.
Maybe she wear like a hair clip or something.
If she could control it, I mean, yeah, maybe.
It would be pretty scary.
It would be terrifying.
She wouldn't hiss at you.
That's cool.
It would happen.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And it would be probably what it's meant to be like in reality, which is like a visual reminder. I could shoot poison in your eyeballs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like without saying anything. I imagine.
I don't know.
I bet they would be the cockiest ones.
Do you think so?
Yeah, because they can shoot something at you from their body without any, you know, like a person has to find a gun or something or pick up something to throw at you. You can't spit in somebody's face and have them fall over and maybe die from it, right?
I don't know. The ones that come to mind for me is the ones with the spiky club tail.
Oh, yeah. I used to know the names of those.
Yeah, I don't know names of any dinosaurs.
Them club tail boys.
Them club tails.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah, see, I thought clubtails would be the worst because...
Really?
Yeah, because, I mean, think about it. They've got, like, that big shell kind of type body.
They do look kind of like jocks.
So it'd be hard to hurt them, and they would, it seems like they'd have a lot of bowling over power.
Well, the thing about them is, though, like, if you flip them over... like
they're soft on the stomach.
Yeah, they're just soft.
How you gonna flip them over, though?
Well, I mean, they stand up now.
Well, that's true.
They got a tough back, but I mean, you could still go at them from the front and... look like an asshole trying to punch a giant dinosaur man before he kills you.
Exactly.
But at least you could reason it out to whoever you meet in heaven. Like, well, he was soft in the front, so
I'll win at it.
Didn't work out for me, but he's probably bruised.
Would you Would you work for a dinosaur? Like a dinosaur be your boss?
As long as they weren't threatening.
Say it's a really angry T-Rex.
Who's to say we don't already work for dinosaurs, right?
It's a really angry T-Rex.
No.
No,
but I wouldn't work for him for the same reason I wouldn't work for any mean boss.
Well, I didn't say he's mean. He's just real angry.
Oh.
It doesn't mean he's angry at you.
He's not angry at me. He just walks around
angry
mad.
in general. He's pissed off all the time.
Is he
so when he
angry?
talks to you, he sounds really mad, but he's just telling you what to do.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on the job then. Like, at that point, it really steps away from, like...
He has rage fits and bites your desk.
What the fuck? I gotta tell you, man, probably not. Seems like trouble. No, man, I would work for him because sometimes that happens to me too. We would just go together, like fucking bench, right?
I would work for that guy just to tell the stories.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who are you going to tell him to? Because everybody's like, we all have a T-Rex got mad and bit something story.
I know, but still.
He ain't special.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here we go.
Here we go now. Gonna take it down. It's the end of the show. What's going on, folks? Yes, the end of the mother show. End of the show. Yes, we just alone. I wanna take a ride in your Camaro. Yeah. End of the show. End of the show. Yeah.
Got it, we're printing.
Print money.
Printing some damn money.
Print it.
That's gold.